All right, so more good news here for the Penguin series right now. They mentioned here how only 2 episodes of DC TV have ever scored higher than the Penguins' best one in over 70 years. And they're talking about episode 4. There's a chart down here right now that shows the highest rated shows on IMDb for individual episodes for DC here. So we have the Arrow, who tops the list with season 5, episode 23. We have the Flash, season 1, episode 15, that got 9.6. And then we have the Penguin, right? Season 1, episode 4, which is earlier than any other TV series so far in DC, that has a 9.5. Smallville here, season 5, episode 12, they got a 9.4. And then Watchmen, season 1, episode 8, 9.4. So to be fair though, like 3 of these series, man, they got good ratings in their first season here. It's just that the Penguin got it really early with episode 4. Like episode 4 was spectacular, right? It was amazing seeing Sophia Falcone's history and background, and the way that they showed the picture, it was both this. It was like fascinating, but at the same time, it was like, whoa, like, dang, that was grimy. You know what I mean? In terms of like what her father and her family did here. But what I said I think is impressive though, and she kind of mentions it here in this article by Watching America. She mentions how for some of these shows, these DC shows, they had to go 5 seasons deep before they got these high ratings. Like look for the Arrow, season 5, episode 23. So they had quite a buildup to be able to get to that point before they were able to get that score. The same thing with Smallville here. All of the other ones did get to season 1 to be able to do it. Now there was some question that was asked for the showrunner here as to what they would do if there potentially could be a season 2. And I thought this answer was interesting and also grounded, if you ask me. Now, Lauren LaFranc is the showrunner here and mentioned that Gotham is ripe to sell so many stories. The comics have shown that through decades and decades. I love this version of Gotham, and so do I. I love all the characters that we've gotten to explore in this world, and I think there's always room for more of that if the story can be even better. And that is the question, like, how exactly does this season even end in the first place to then kind of make the decision? But I feel like you're at this point now where you have to start asking yourself the question like, hey, can we get a season 2 out of this thing? Like people are really loving, based on these ratings right now, they're loving every single episode. I mean, if we look at the individual episodes here, right, for let's say the Penguin and look at their individual episodes, season 1 so far, I mean, you're probably going to see pretty high scores across the board, right? If you're looking at IMDb. So let's see the Penguin miniseries here. We can click on the individual episodes from here, and then we can see how they've done. So we have episode 1 that has done really well here. We have episode 1 got an 8.8, episode 2 got an 8.5, episode 3 got a 9.1, and that's with over 10K ratings on each. So every single episode has done really well. And then you can look at a show like Agatha, because a lot of people are comparing Agatha right now to the DC show, right? I mean, you have to, especially with the last episode, right? Episode 4 was about going into the history of Sophia Falcone and finding out what got her to this point, right? And then if you look at Agatha, episode 6 was basically the same thing for Billy Maximoff, Billy Kaplan. I won't give away the whole thing if you haven't watched it as of yet, but that was pretty much basically what it was. But if you look at all the episodes, they have not scored as high. Episode 1 got a 7.2, 7.5, 7.5 over here, 7.2, 8.0, 8.5. Actually, episode 6, based on the ratings, has been the episode so far that has gotten the highest rating, but that's not even done yet because it's only at 1,800 votes so far. So there's still more to come in, so I just think that, just in comparison, what you're looking at both shows here, it is clear that the Penguin is definitely, been superior so far. It's like comparing, we were talking about this, compare like a Wendy's burger, to like a ribeye, both are, I think neither are bad, both are good, but it's clear there that the Penguin has been the show that has been superior so far. So what are your thoughts, on this information here? I think it's pretty impressive that that so far, so early in the season, that they got a 9.5 rating on episode 4. But episode 4, let's keep it 100. It's probably one of the best episodes you know, for the superhero genre period in the history, you know, and it's not even really a superhero show. It's more of like a crime mafia show, right? All right, guys, leave it in the comments, like and subscribe for more. Appreciate you guys watching. And until next time on Before the Buzz.